How your app is designed plays a critical role in creating good user experience. Your app's UX and UI help your users navigate your app and find what they need. Hi, I'm Ryan from Webiotic. In today's video, I want to dig into what qualifies as great mobile app design and how it will affect costs. The first thing you should know is that design costs can vary depending on several factors, like the complexity of the app, how many hours it takes to collect and analyze the app requirements, planning time with developers to ensure designs can be implemented, the number of features, the number of platforms, how many hours your designer spends on company meetings. And then there's also the time it takes to create mockups and wireframes. A wireframe is like a blueprint for your app's architecture. It's a visual guide used to represent the layout of your app and the flow between screens. As your designer creates wireframes for your app, they'll need to explore and experiment with different design concepts. They'll need to think about various design elements like color palettes, fonts, icons, navigation, and graphics, and begin incorporating these ideas into the wireframe to see how it looks and feels. These designs will need to come together to enhance the user experience. Branding is another important piece of designing your app's interface. It includes designing a logo and choosing the fonts and graphics that represent your brand. Creating a logo and branding for your company is an involved process. Designers will need to conduct research on the latest trends in your app's industry to help guide them in the creative process. They'll need to create mood boards and samples with varying approaches to style. And finally, designers will need to finalize everything and make any necessary adjustments based on feedback. As you can tell, there's a whole lot involved in designing an app, from mockups and wireframes to brand design, sample creations, graphics, and more. It's a complex process, and the cost really depends on your app's specific requirements. Let's talk more about some of the top factors that will influence the cost to design an app. Geography. The cost for mobile app design services will vary significantly based on where you hire your talent. The hourly rate for a designer in the US is going to be different from the rate of a designer in India. Complexity. Some apps utilize basic, minimalist designs with little animations, and other apps call for complex designs, custom animations, custom fonts, and so on. Number of platforms. If your app needs to be designed for multiple operating systems, that's going to take more time and could double the app design cost. Number of features. Great UX and UI is worth investing in. But if you're trying to keep your design costs down, start by limiting the number of features your app offers. The more features you have, the more screens there will be for the designer to work on. Think carefully about what will bring the most value to your users. Anything else can always be added later in future iterations of your app. If you really want to determine how much your app will cost, take time to analyze the various factors we've covered, like where you plan on hiring your designers and how complex you want your design elements to be. This will allow you to more accurately estimate the number of hours the design process will take. Good app design is a critical component of the user experience. Even if your app offers the best features, poor design will lead to frustrated users, bad app reviews, and overall a drop in ROI. Invest now in your app's design so you can retain your users and bring in new ones. I hope you've learned something today about mobile app design costs. For more help with your app, subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, please like it and share it with others. Thank you for watching.